people are still mad at me for killing Ritik in Kaho Naa Pyaar Hai. It wasn't my fault. I was told to do it.
सर जी रोहित ने सब कुछ देख लिया है.
People think I'm a terrible human being. I suppose from the roles I do on the screen, everybody thinks I'm a control freak and I'm a bully.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This is Dalip Tahil for Brut.
जो मौका हाथ में आवे ना उसे जाने नहीं देना चाहिए.
Ever since my school days, I was always performing in the choir and I was always on stage. And it became a passion with me. I really enjoyed doing it. And from there, it became a profession. As I got into the films and I got into the theatre, I was more attracted to sort of roles that had a little bit of power and dynamism in it. And I think because of that, I gravitated, or I was cast mainly in the strong roles in a film, which in Hindi cinema is usually the negative person at that time. It's the bad guys who have all the heavy stuff to do, because the leading man, the romantic man, is busy singing songs and wooing the woman, while the heavy lifting, as they say, is done by the bad guy.
मदन चोपड़ा नाम है मेरा. मदन चोपड़ा.
It gave me the label of a character actor. So I got to play with several different kinds of characters, from comedy to bad guys to good guys. It sort of helped me not get typecast. Actually, it works in my favor, because people think I'm a terrible human being because of what they've seen on the screen. So anything that comes after that is usually a pleasant surprise. I also wanted to do musical roles. I wanted to sing my own songs, because that's what I was doing on stage. But I never got that opportunity in films. I have done different kinds of roles. But yeah, people remember me for certain roles that resonated with the audience, like Bazigar, Qayamat Se Qayamat. Qayamat Se Qayamat, I wasn't a villain per se. I mean, I was a strong and emotional father who takes revenge because of what happens to his sister.
ठहरोगे कहाँ? Daddy hotel in the rocks में रुकेंगे.
I didn't even think of my age. It didn't even occur to me that, oh, I'm 33 years old. How can I play the father? Nasir Saab also told me that I wasn't the first choice. And a few actors who were character actors at the time who were much older than me, but they refused to play because they didn't want to play so-called father roles. It was like not good for their image to be seen as a father, whatever that means. People started putting my name to my face all over India with Bunyad, because it was the beginning of television.
अब नहीं चलता मेरी अफसरी का रोब.
And I was playing a good guy in it, but nobody sort of remembers that. And I remember my mother being really happy because I was playing an upright IAS officer who doesn't take bribes, who doesn't do anything, was very straight, squeaky clean, as we call it. Otherwise they say, "Arey yaar, isko kahin dekha hai maine pehle ye, who's this guy?" Bunyad changed that for me. Though there are times when you feel that enough of people, everybody calling you Madan Chopra. But on the other hand, I have to say that it is very gratifying to be remembered for a character. About 3 or 4 years ago, I was traveling in the lift of my building, and there was a very young girl in the lift with me. She was in her school uniform. She said, "Sir, I really like your work. You're a very good actor." So I looked at her and I first asked, I said, "So how old are you?" "About 12. She said, "No, I'm 13, very proudly." So I said, "Okay, where have you seen me?" Because I was keen to understand as to what she'd seen of mine. "I see you in Ishq, the movie called Ishq." And she said that it comes on television and I love it. It's one of my favorite films and I watch it and I like your work. The old movies that come on television have helped actors like me to be recognized and to be connected with the new generation and the new audiences. I'm very excited about my new Instagram thing, because really, this is who I am. If my daughter has a love marriage, will I be able to handle it? And I'm father. I do father roles in Qayamat Se Qayamat Tak, and everywhere I'm playing father roles. So it comes from that kind of thing. When I was in my 20s and 30s, I was playing father roles. And now that, well, I'm a father, obviously. I myself, I have a 32-year-old son. But I'm connecting with Gen Z, so that's full circle.